be pretty good. So this team build that we're doing today, also I'm going to start doing team builds on YouTube like crazy because every single content creator is wondering, hey, like what can I do to get views on the tube? So I'm going to try to do a begin at least doing a division all-star type lineup, and we're going to show you what that lineup, I mean you already saw it, but we're going to show you what that lineup looks like in a second. This lineup today is going to begin with the AL Central. I'm a Twins fan, so obviously I'm going to start with the AL Central because I can play some of my favorite players there. This is also going to be an active player only team build. So future stars obviously haven't played yet, or some of them have, some of them haven't. For the sake of this, I'm going to allow future stars to be used on the team, but like I can't use like all-time players. So for example, for the Tigers, I can't use Ty Cobb. He's not an active Detroit Tiger. So this is going to be all active players that are currently on that team as well. Team build, and we'll begin with the AL Central, and let's show you what we got. So we'll highlight a couple key players here, then I'll show you the lineup at the end. You can't have an all AL Central team build without arguably the best card in this game right now. Obviously I only have 59 at bats with Prestige Salvi, as I say, fancy Salvi, for anyone who watches the Twitch streams, but I had so much fun with his main card too. This Salvador Perez is unbelievable. He's like, Salvi, Tatis, and Trout are all Trout at different positions. This Salvador Perez is just, I think he's got the best exit velo in the game besides Lou Gehrig and Mike Trout, but that's going to be our catcher for this team. Now, next up is a card that I was super excited to use, Jeimer Candelario. I haven't used him myself because, I mean, there's just so many cards in the game, but now this video finally gives me an opportunity to use him. Switch hitter in Detroit. You know, honestly, you're talking about the Tigers. They actually have a chance to make some noise here in the coming seasons, especially with it looks like Cleveland starting to move on from certain players. I'm excited to see how Candelario performs, and it's always fun to see how good Detroit plays. Now, keep in mind when you're watching this video, it is December 4th. I don't know if Lindor will not be a Cleveland ball player anymore, but for the time being, Lindor is the shortstop in Cleveland, so he will be the shortstop on our team here. Final player I'll showcase here. I don't know why he doesn't have a 99 yet. A lot of people thought this man should have been the AL MVP. 97, Jose Abreu, his Topps Now card. I mean, what a year Jose Abreu had, man. What a phenomenal card, phenomenal player. I've loved watching him, even as a Twins fan, I've loved watching him play. So I'm excited to use him in this team build here today as well. So because of stamina, I looked at all my different starters I had. We're going to have to go with 93 overall Brady Singer, who had a little bit of a hit or miss season in 2020 for the Royals, but it'll be fun to use his future star card here on the team. I have not used him this year, so it's always fun to use cards you've never used before. This will be a Hall of Fame game as well, so it'll test those per 9s out, which will be very scary to see. But if we get through, or we get beat up with Singer a lot, I'm going to go pick up the Shane Bieber, the actual Shane Bieber, before we jump into the game here. But you'll see a name right here, Corey Kluber. Not currently on any of these teams. He's in talks with the Minnesota Twins. So I am putting him here to manifest Corey Kluber to the Minnesota Twins. So bullpen for the team here, Brad Hand, Garrett Crochet, Tyler Clippard, Cody Hewer, James Karinchak, Tyler Duffy, Taylor Rogers. Not a great current bullpen for these teams. There's a couple cards I would like to use, but I can't because obviously this is current players only. But either way, I'm excited to use this team. And now I think about it, Brad Hand is not even on Cleveland anymore. But at this rate, I don't care. Let's just start the video. So we're facing Bob Gibson on the road. I haven't played an All-American ballpark in quite some time. But that was literally right down the middle. That's going to be a fly out to center field. What a great start. I'm actually in disbelief that ball didn't, like, find a gap or something. I mean, it's like, that ball's right down the middle, too. I missed that one, I guess. I'm in pain. Well, that was just the worst swing I've ever made. That was like a frustrated hack. I've never seen Brady Singer's delivery before. This is a delivery. At least I forgot what it looked like in real life. That is a heater, man. Right on the corner. Well, our opponent's batting a $158 with Jose Ramirez. So you know what that means. Probably going yard at some point. Are we really bunt dancing right now? Buddy. Who do I have in right? Is that Whit Merrifield? He should be making that play, right? How about the AL Central All-Stars making some defensive plays to start? It's too bad our bats aren't corked. Otherwise, we'd be up 2-0 right now. My opponent doesn't know what the X button is. Also, if you look at my stats of this Eloy Jimenez, this was in a BR run where I went 6-0 and lost the 7-0 game on stream. This Eloy Jimenez card is, I think, one of my favorite swings in the game. You can tell by my batting average with him. I love this card. I love this card. I'm telling you, man. That's a line out, but I love this card. Can I not get a hit today? What is happening? So I know some of you are going to be commenting below. Why isn't JRAM here? Why isn't Mondesi here? I haven't grinded for either of those cards, so I'm sorry. If you have other team builds you would like to see in the future, comment them below. I would greatly appreciate that I didn't swing at that. Thank God. Well, how about Candelario? Lining out again. Am I playing Lineout Simulator? I mean, what is going on today? So I know with team builds, you can't include every player. This is an AL Central team build, so there's 5 teams that I'm grabbing players from. So I know like JRM isn't here, Mondesi isn't here. Comment below other team builds you would like to see. I guess comment below if you'd like to see me use different cards too. That's a perfect. And it barely left. I mean, what are we doing? That ball should have been hit to the moon. And it barely left. But I mean, I'll take a home run at this rate. Because I've been lining out like crazy. Down the line, a fair ball, I think. Let's go, Buck. How about that? A couple Twins getting it done. Royce Lewis at third, Buxton at second. I think my pitcher spot's coming up now, unfortunately. So now we'll have to see if Singer can carry the weight here and get us a run or 2. Or a walk would be nice. Oh, Candelario, I need you to make that play, man. That's weird. I thought he was going to make that play. That was right underneath his glove. There's a double play ball. I hope Lindor can turn this. Yeah, we should be fine with Ortiz sliding. Can you imagine? So, it's a video game, which is why there's, like, funny animations in the game. Can you imagine seeing David Ortiz in real life? This guy's 100% bunting with Mondesi, by the way. Can you imagine in real life if you saw David Ortiz slide like that? That would be the funniest thing ever. I don't know what it is in every single video that I record, and I'm not joking, it's every single video that my opponents pause like 87 times. I don't know if it's just the trend nowadays is to pause a ton or what, but I would like to actually sit down and play the game for once. Alright, dope, let's hit. So our opponent just grounded out with Mondesi, and now he's throwing a ball in the dirt here. So Whit Merrifield, I guess now I think about it, I should do a little bit of a breakdown on every single player on the team. Whit Merrifield's been a really fun Royal to watch lately as he lines out again. A very good player out of KC. I've always loved watching Merrifield play, and a good utility guy as well. And as I record this video, Francisco Lindor very well might not be a Cleveland ball player soon. That was a horrible swing. But it's going to be interesting, man. Lindor is a phenomenal shortstop. Many believe he's still the #1 shortstop in baseball. I know Tatis is really immersed in that conversation after the year they had this year. But Lindor is still a stud. As a Twins fan, I would love to see him. I'm talking while swinging. It's not working out very well. I would love to see Lindor out of the division. If the Mets could pick him up, that would be awesome as a Twins fan. Oh, would I love to see the Mets pick up Lindor. That ball hit off of the scoreboard. Wow. Let's go, man. Hello? Bro, what? What just happened? That was the biggest lag spike ever. What? I don't know what's going on. Man, I've thrown 2 Salvador Perez at-bats in a row. Hog me. I can't believe it. So now Eloy Jimenez, another fun outfielder out of Chicago. Chicago's breeding some really good talent, and I know that the Tony La Russa signing got a lot of White Sox fans flustered and upset. I don't really understand the signing myself personally, but Eloy Jimenez is another awesome outfielder in the AL Central. There's a lot of them, and Eloy's very fun to watch play, and he's got... Evidently, they wanted to be close to each other on that pop-out. Let's try to pitch again with Brady Singer. I'll talk about him in a sec. And speaking of AL Central, our opponent currently rocking Yasmani Grandal and golfing that one 800 years foul. 800 years early foul. Yasmani Grandal picked up from Milwaukee. I was kind of shocked they pick him up. They had McCann as the catcher at the time, but Grandal had a fun year. He's a fun catcher. One of the better framers in baseball. And if we go to Robo-Umps, then that's going to take away a huge part of his game. But as I mentioned, like already 10 times, the White Sox were a super fun team to watch. So it's the third inning, and our opponent is already taking Bob Gibson out of the game, and in comes Reginald. My little stuffed penguin over here. Reginald is, if you haven't been watching the Twitch streams, there's an inside little bit about Reginald. Reggie Jackson was a card I used in ranked a lot throughout the year, and he's still on my bench on my main team. I'm never going to take him away, and that's the best sinker I've ever thrown, and we have 2 gone. Vita Blue. Get the limousine out. Man, I struggle so much facing Vita cards. He couldn't have brought in a better starter. I literally can't hit this card. It's that delivery, like that overtop delivery screws me up like crazy. And we crushed it right to the second baseman. I don't know what it is lately. I've made World Series twice. Ranked feels really bad right now. Like, the amount of lineouts that I've had just early on in this game and my amount of lineouts I've had playing, comment below how you feel about ranked right now. Are you liking the game? Are you frustrated about the game? Are you more of an offline player? I would love to know more about my audience and those that watch the videos here. Whether you are like a franchise guy, a Road to the Show guy, I just would love to learn. You know, while we're doing this video, right now, as I mentioned, it's December 4th. You might be watching this on December 4th. You might be watching this a couple days later. Or, wow, that ball was shattered. Or you might be watching it a long while later when the baseball season has started. Free agency is going to be really interesting, man. You talking about he's replaying my home run. Awesome. Okay, he's starting to get the singer a little bit here. I was like having fun talking to people watching the video, and now he's starting to hit me up like crazy. We really got to focus up now. I'm going to leave my defense back for Mondesi here, but I am worried. I guess he's not dropping down a bunt if he can do that. Buxton, perfect throw. It doesn't matter because that was the worst pursuit angle I've ever taken. 60 speed on Ruth probably scores anyway, even despite the perfect throw, but why? Can I ask a better question? Why in God's green earth does Babe Ruth have 60 speed? There is no way that Babe Ruth back in the day had... I threw it up. Oh, my God. There's no way Babe Ruth had 60 speed back in the day. Also, mid-conversation is when I start to, like, completely fall apart as I let Mondesi take second there. I'm going to focus up and try to finish this inning here. Hi-ya! Boy, that's worked, what, 2 videos in a row now? I can only save the hi-ya for special occasions, but it certainly worked there. I can't stand facing Vita Blue. I actually can't pick him up. I actually can't pick up Vita Blue, like, at all. I can't pick, like, I can't hit Vita Blue. This is not good. Well, evidently I hit him there. I mean, that ball on top of the apartment complex. It's not an apartment complex. I can't formulate a thought. I don't know what building that is, but that ball was crushed. Boy, another good hit by Eloy. I mean, This is why, like, I've never hit this many lineouts. The last 2 weeks at least, I've never lined out this much in my entire life playing this game. More than I have the last 2 weeks. Well, that was not a lineout. That was a bad swing. We have the lead. He'll continue to bunt dance and be annoying. Let's try and get some outs. Welcome to MLB, the Foul Ball Simulator. I think this is pitch number 8 or 9 of the at-bat. Thank you for finally striking out. Oh, man, I thought he was going 3. This seems like the kind of player that will just go. The guy doesn't click the X button either. No. Okay. Well, that worked. I'm going to need another, hi-ya! See if that works again. It's, every time I say it, it works. I need to be very stringent when I use it, but when I say it, it works. Hiya! Well, Grandal, is he going to be out at second? There might be a play at 2. He's out at second, right? Oh, let's go! Byron Buxton in center field! Yasmani Grandal, the slowest catcher of all time. Technically, the hi-ya still worked. Oh, man, what a host from Buck. Let's go, man. So we're doing this, huh? Another freak. This guy and pausing the game. It's unbelievable. Is he bunting with Mickey Mantle? What is happening? This guy is, I don't know what it is. Every YouTube video I record, every video that I record for YouTube, I match up with an 11-year-old kid. Karinchak was a phenomenal reliever in real life this year, but the issue is that his repertoire does not translate well to MLB The Show. How is that a check swing? Doesn't translate well to MLB The Show at all. It's just like the curveballs don't locate as well as they have in years past. An email just blew up your ear. Sorry about that. And we're going to try to hit now. I am matching up with creatures of the deep when I match up for a YouTube video. I can't record on stream because my OBS is weird and I have to record offline. I never match up with people like this when I'm live on Twitch, and then I match up with someone for a YouTube video and they are bunt dancing. What is going on today? At least Chapman's out of the game, so Hog. I'm calling on the Yaz off the bench. I need a big hit, and this is one of my favorite cards I used for a while. That was a check swing, but it's called strike anyway, so neat. See, like, how was that just a single into right field? I think the title of this video should be, I played the most annoying kid in the history of MLB The Show. He's oh my goodness gracious, dude. Are you serious, Clark? My entire bullpen's getting tired of this rate. I'm gonna have to pitch soon. Me being a Twins fan is gonna have to come out of the pen soon. I mean, we literally have nobody left out there besides... If that would have been the end of the game, I honestly wouldn't have minded it. But 2 away. Will this game ever end? Wow, he quit the game. Well, the AL Central is 1-0. I can finally go to bed. I'll see you in the next one.